See you, coach. Oh, wait, yeah. Finish it. Yeah, here you go. Why is that important? It's not the end of the world, I get it, but why do we train that? What? Not so much so I can run. But I don't sit there, if I don't do it perfectly, and I start falling back too early, I lose a lot of power and a lot of the ability to get extended. Alright? So we train to make sure I never come off or fall back on my foot. Right? That's never a good sign. Now in a game, if you hit it and you get it right there and you start to come out of it, I get it why that might happen that time. But we don't train that. Yeah? And don't worry about what you I only hit with 10% of the population in this academy. They're not being told this stuff. You are. Your job is to do better than them. You've already had to do it. Yeah? Hold it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, see what happened? Feel it? You got it right here, and then you kind of fell back, and everything kind of collapsed.
Isn't that what we're talking about? Squish the bug? You're supposed to let the bug go.
That was a pretty good pitch. Oh, there you go. There you go. That was long enough. What? I just did that. Oh, okay. You were right. Stay there. That's a big boy finish. That's a big boy finish. That better? Good, last one. Finish.
Balance.
Yeah, the whole leg kind of clear. The knee got all straight, all got out of whack. Now you gotta redo. Stay there. Got a boy. All right? Okay. We're gonna go live. Right away. Phone over here. There we go. That was pretty good.
Take a breath. Foot.
Simple. Don't overthink it. All right. How old are you now? 13 years old. You don't have all the answers yet. So I'm going to ask you questions sometimes. So what's the answer? I don't know. Yes. Anytime you're fixing live pitching, whether it's me, mom, coach, or in a game, if I want to hit the ball consistently, I've got to do 5 things. Number 1, I got to be on time. Okay. Number 2, I got some quality pitching. Right? Let's stop with those first 2 right there. Why are those the first? Let me be very clear. Those are the first 2 questions we ask ourselves before we start thinking about everything else that goes on with the swing. Why are those the first 2? Yeah, right, exactly. What about quality pitch to hit? If it's not a quality pitch, it doesn't matter how good your swing is. If you're late, you're not going to hit. If you're out in front, you're not going to hit. If you're swinging what I call doo-doo, you ain't going to hit. So forget about my swing. Let me get those two things down first. Let me get my timing, and let me get better plate discipline and swing at better pitches. Okay, now, let's just say those two answers were yes and yes. All right, that was a good pitch to hit. Yeah, I was on time. Then you go, okay, how did I miss? The other three questions we ask ourselves when we're going live. Was I inside the baseball? Was I on top of the baseball? Did I stay through the baseball? Those are the 5 things. Am I on time? Was it a quality pitch to hit? Was I inside the baseball? Was I on top of the baseball? Did I stay through the baseball? If I do all 5 of those things in a game, how the hell am I going to miss the ball? You almost can't. Think about it. Here comes the baseball. I'm on time. It's a good pitch to hit. I stayed inside. I stayed on top. And I stayed through it. You almost can't miss. Right? All right. So let's take that round right there. Where'd you miss? Okay. You were you early or were you late? On which one? Pitch number 4. Pitch number 1 and 2, were you on time? Late. Right? Pitches 3 and 5, quality pitches to hit, where'd you miss? Right? That make sense? You sure? All right, we're gonna go again. Just start thinking about that process, answering those 5 questions after every pitch I throw. Yeah?
So if he's under consistently, and I can't throw at him, so we have a T, should the T be higher or lower?
No, it's not about T higher or lower.
Okay.
Here's the real answer. Get my back.
Because I can't throw at him.
It's hard.
But I mean, I'm hurt, so I can't.
The easy one to explain is if I'm coming around the ball. That's just you got to keep your hands connected and you got to stay inside. That's the easy one to explain because there's only one way to do it. Actually, there's 2. The other one is maybe I'm inside, but I cut my swing off and don't stay through. But you're not doing that. But here's the under the ball is much more difficult to explain and figure out what happened because there's multiple reasons why I'm under the baseball. Right? We have to, and as a hitter, man, let's just do it. You're 13, you can handle this. There's a lot of reasons why I'm under the baseball. Where my hands start. If I start below the strike zone and I swing at something, it's going to be hard to get on top of that baseball. Do you agree? If I collapse my head and put my ear to the ground, the whole thing can fall down. Right? I could keep my head here, but I drop my shoulders and put this elbow up in the air. This elbow goes up, barrel goes down, and I'm under. This elbow stays down, barrel stays on top. Right? Another one is I have a lazy top hand. What does that mean? I do everything right. My elbow's down, my ear is good, and I'm here, and I just get super lazy with my top hand and let my barrel fall. There's a lot of reasons to do that, right? The other one could be, where do my hands go? Did my hands go down to the ball? Most players think that's a good thing. We've seen drills, right? Have you not seen drills where people are doing this? You ever seen that drill? Now, watch my barrel. Where's my barrel end up? Below the baseball, right? We're never gonna make contact with my barrel above my hands. It's not gonna happen, right? So, where do my hands have to stay then? Above the baseball, right? If I see a pitch coming in and it's gonna be this high, my hands can't go down to it. Because by the time it enters the hitting zone, I'm underneath. I got to keep my hands above that pitch, and now I can get on top of it. Right?
So if we're at home and the tee goes flying towards, he's under hit it. He's actually hit the tee, not the ball.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So there's a couple. I don't see any other tees.
It's okay.
But,
I just he knows what we talk about it when the tee goes flying. I'm like, you didn't hit the ball, you hit the tee.
Right. You get this is a drill. I'm not saying come in this steep, right? All right. You hold that right there. Hold it right there. So if I want to practice this, right? And I'm not going to swing fast at all, right? This is the exaggeration part of it. As I go, I want to stay on top. I've got to keep my hands above and can I miss my bat and hit the baseball? That's kind of like a drill you can kind of do, right? And I wouldn't do it with somebody holding it. It's too stupid. If you got like 2 tees,
We have 9,500 yards of PVC at home. PVC at home. We could set up something.
Does that make sense? But if my ball, if my hands start going down here and I enter, I'm all over the place. Ready to go again? All
Okay.
right,
Sorry, Hudson. Thank you. Keep your foot up. Let the bug go. How'd that feel? Can I have your helmet?
Hey, one more. It's not distracting. That's fine, because I'm done.
Yeah, that's a better point. That's a better contact.
Yeah.
How do you practice that? Definitely move the 2 back, right? And get loose, put in contact back here. Yeah? What else can we do? It's not about sitting back. Right? You just gotta, I don't want you to sit back here and hit. That's not it. I still want you to drive, transfer weight, but I still gotta time all that up where now it's boom, back here. It's not. I'm like, gosh darn it. It's not even that big of a difference.
Is
but
it-
it's huge.
Is it a stronger difference at hitting further back? Like when you're hitting it here versus here, is it stronger?
Way strong.
Okay.
Way strong. We had a different apparatus, so I just made this up. Okay? Let's go for this target right here. Okay? That's my target. That's where my sweet spot of the barrel has to be based. Now, when I make contact, stand up. When I make contact with this, how do I want my barrel? Do I want it flat across it? Do I want it a little? See how
Too far
my
forward.
back's hitting the thing first? That's how I know I'm out in front. Now, where's my foot gonna be? If I do this drill, I put my foot back here. I have to see my body come forward in order to get it flat. So what do I know? Right? I'm gonna get this inside my foot. Now I just stay connected. Boom. Now I'm powerful right here. I am so much stronger here. Right? If I start to get out here, I'm moving. This arm starts to get straight, or this wrist starts to go here, I've got no power. Does that make sense? I am flat. Alright? If I get to here, now I'm working and I'm coming up. Right? Alright, you got 5. Let's go. Why are you really scared?
Can I wear your helmet?
I'll be going.